Even as concerns over the fate of the missing IAF transport aircraft continue to mount, ATC sources have told India today that the pilot of the aircraft AN-32 had requested for deviation from the designated route to avoid turbulence. Sources said the last transmission for the deviation was received from the aircraft around 8:46 a.m. and the plane reportedly disappeared by 9:15 a.m. The aircraft took a right turn to avoid air turbulence but soon returned to the designated route. The radar reports also showed that the aircraft started to lose altitude rapidly, but no mayday call was made. Over 20 Navy and Coast Guard ships have joined the search and rescue operations for the missing Indian Air Force aircraft AN-32. Bad weather is a big challenge as incessant rains in the search area is hampering the operation. The sea is 3.5 kilometers deep at the last location where AN-32 went missing. The Russian war workhorse of Indian Air Force with 29 people on board went missing on Friday after taking off from Tambaram Air Base near Chennai.
We have got a large number of Indian Navy ships, Coast Guard ships. Also, we have deployed INS Jalashwa, which is a landing platform dock, which carries 2 helicopters, and they are continuously maintaining watch. In addition, we are having shore-based aircraft, the maritime patrol aircraft P-8I, which is our latest acquisition, with a lot of technology. There is going continuous surveillance is being undertaken over the area.
It's been more than 48 hours since the ill-fated AN-32 aircraft of the Indian Air Force disappeared from the Bay of Bengal, and an all-out effort has been put in by Indian forces. It's one of the biggest search and rescue operations that have been launched. We are here in the Andaman Islands in Port Blair in Bay of Bengal, where the Tri-Services Command is based, and several of the vessels have been dispatched from Port Blair to about 900 nautical miles towards Chennai, where they are tracking the flight path of this aircraft. Now, this aircraft AN-32 left Chennai and was on its way to Port Blair when it disappeared about 48 hours back. It had 29 crew members, and what experts are telling us that the chances of survival of those people who were on board that ill-fated ship looks very grim. Now, what's hampering the search operation at this point is the very inclement weather. The seas are very choppy. There are several Navy vehicles that have been sent to about that location where experts are saying that the ship may have disappeared from the radar in that zone. And there are several Dornier aircraft which are also doing sorties of that area. But what's holding up, obviously, this search and rescue operation is the weather, which is very difficult at this point in time. Now, the government has also sought the help of ISRO so that ISRO can provide images using satellite, radar tracking images using their own satellites. So an all-out effort is being made. Several agencies are being involved in this massive search and rescue operation. However, not much news from the ground, even as the forces try and locate the debris of that ill-fated AN-32 aircraft. With camera person Chitra Bhanupathak, Indrajit reporting from the Andaman Islands in Bay of Bengal for India Today.
Meanwhile, the family members of the Indian Air Force personnel Raghu Bir Verma, who was on board the ill-fated flight, claim no senior Air Force officer has contacted them, and they are getting no updates regarding the search and rescue operation.
IAF से एयर कमांड से एक ऑफिसर आए थे, बोले कि भाई रघुवीर वर्मा का घर यही है। हम लोग बोला ये कह रहे, बोले कि रघुवीर वर्मा की तरफ से हम आए हैं आप लोगों को सांत्वना देने के लिए कि आप लोग ऊपर से दुआ कीजिए कि जल्द से जल्द मिल जाए सर्चिंग।
If the plane is crashed, they have to give us some helpline number. They even inform us nothing is there. They even there are 2 persons came in the evening, one from Indian Army and one from command. Right. They gave us prescriptions and all. We are.
Let me go across to my colleague Ashish, who is joining me live for more on this story. Ashish, if you could, of course, tell us about the search operations and what is the latest as far as the rescue operations are concerned.
Ankit, we are at Vishakhapatnam right now. It's a headquarters of Eastern Naval Command, under which this plane went missing. A search operation is going on. Still almost 12 ships are searching almost an area of 500 kilometers. Apart from that, the planes of Navy, Air Force, they are also searching the sea. But the spoiler of in this whole search operation is, of course, of weather. Because of bad weather, and since it's a monsoon season, they are facing a lot of problem to locate the ship. The family members, 6 of Navy armaments depots families, personals who were on board this aircraft.
Okay.
The family members of these personals are worried. They are still hoping a miracle. However, we spoke to the senior Navy officials. They are saying the chances of survival is
Yes.
very less, but they are putting all their effort to locate the plane, to find out the person.
Thank you so much, Ashish, for bringing us all those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates.